we're not talking about my mussels, but we're talking about these mussels. The first thing you need to do when you cook mussels is to make sure that the pan is very, very hot. I'm going to add a little touch of olive oil. Usually I would have put garlic, a bit of chili, but you know, the local people, they just put the mussels in there, a touch of white wine and water, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. See the heat? That's what you want. A little bit of white wine goes in there. I'm gonna put a touch of salt, and you will see that in about 2 minutes, all the mussels will open. The job is done. The worst thing that you could do to mussels is overcook them. They're gonna get dry, they're gonna get chewy. Mussels, as soon as the shell starts to open. Come here, I'm gonna show you, look. You need to keep them beautiful and juicy. So that is the secret. Okay, you separate the mussels. And it's important to keep the juices as a stock in the tiella. Okay, how do we do this? Very simple, guys. I got some beautiful local potatoes here. This is gonna be the first layer of the tiella. So you just lay them, slightly overlap, it's fine. But, you know, don't waste too much time. Half of my cherry tomatoes on top. Half of the onions, finely sliced. Then generously sprinkle salt. Remember, you have to season this as you go. Now we're gonna put the herbs. Now what we're gonna do with the mussels? Just gonna lay on top like this. Okay, guys, a true Neapolitan like me will never use any cheese to go on top of this tiella. The thing is, the people from Puglia, they grate Parmesan cheese now on top of the mussels. I don't particularly agree, but I'm gonna have to stick with the original recipe because I'm worried that these people, they're gonna kill me. Parmesan cheese, I can't believe I'm doing this. You know, moments like this is better than my grandmother is not with me anymore, because if she would have seen me pour Parmesan cheese on top of the mussels, she would have gone bananas. Okay, Gino, don't look, it's fine. Don't worry, Gino, this is a recipe that is over 500 years old. The Spanish people gave it to the people from Puglia. Everything is gonna be okay. Okay, now the rice. You can use any rice that you would use to make a risotto. Half of the rice goes straight on top of the mussels and the Parmesan cheese. Then on top of that, I got my secret ingredients. There you go. Saffron. This is gonna give a sexy color to my rice. At this stage, you have to do exactly the same all over again. This recipe will feed between 4 and 6 people, so you gain quite a lot out of the ingredients. Then do you remember I told you to keep the mussels stock? What I want to do, I'm gonna put this straight on top, and this is gonna give me a natural fish stock to the dish. Okay, ragazzi, the lid goes on. Preheat your oven, 200 degrees, 45 minutes with the lid on, then take the lid off and finish off cooking for another 15 minutes. And an hour later, my tiella is almost perfect. Oh, yeah. It looks beautiful. This is exactly what I'm expecting to look like. And let me show you the layer. See, when you lift it up, look at that. You got the potato, and you see the color of the saffron into the rice. And I think to make this one even better, I'm going to add a Gino touch to the tiella. Now, you remember I got those beautiful purple head prawns? I'm not gonna waste them. I'm gonna use them, and I'm gonna put them on top of the tiella. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic, peperoncino, chili flakes. We want to make sure that it's got a nice kick. Okay, prawns in there with the head on, shell, everything, just the way they are. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley, little touch of white wine. And do remember, prawns are like any seafood. Do not overcook them. Be very careful. See how quick it is to cook prawns? I'm just gonna leave them like this, standing up. So you can imagine if you make a dish like this, serve it just in the tiella pot, in the middle of the table, all your friends and family, they can tuck in and enjoy something that is absolutely delicious. All these beautiful juices here. Put a little squeeze of lemon on top. What can I say? Sometimes you do need an Italian to make a Spanish dish just perfect. And this is just perfect. This is how you make my tiella.